Hello and welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. This season we're playing Shadows of Esteren, so let's Esteren some shadows.
I love cheese too.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Yeah. That's one thing we can all agree on.
Yeah.
The
we
only-
can't
As
agree on
if
anything
we
else.
argue about like
We do.
We
Literally
argue. We argue
everything.
a lot.
We argue so much.
yeah,
How
but
about
most of the time
what?
it's a meme.
Not when
Is
we
it
were
though? Okay,
Sandwiches?
chocolate.
Disgusting.
That's because Wesley is
All right. But
I'm
that's
what?
not
vehemently against it.
about- we don't
Yeah, it's
argue
just-
with Wesley about that, though.
You argued with me about the Jabba the Hutt thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
That's
because
because
you're
you're
wrong.
wrong.
I don't remember what my stance was. I'm gonna be honest.
Like, you're like a flat earther.
I'm just pretty sure I was right.
You're
I don't
just
remember what it was,
wrong.
but I'm pretty sure I was right.
I remember what it was.
It was that he was a victim.
This is that Jabba the Hutt was a victim.
That had to be when I'm sure there was nuance to it in the moment. I can't defend it now because I don't
Nope,
remember.
you were
what
just like, this gangster slave trader is the victim. And we were all like, no.
I'm sure he
You're
was
like,
somehow.
hear
I'm
me
sure.
out,
I'm
hear
sure I
me
was
out.
right.
And we did not hear you out.
If you think about it.
Then you're wrong.
We got that all on mic, didn't we?
We did,
I
yep.
should go back and listen to that one.
Oh yeah, we did. That was like what, last episode?
No.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I think it was in Fallout because I don't think we had started Star Wars yet.
Yeah.
It was quite some time ago. It
Yeah.
makes
Because you
sense
still
that it
had
would
to
be in
watch
Fallout.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I still do. That episode
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, which is still why you don't understand about Jabba.
Well, I mean, we can go watch it right now.
Okay.
Later, just kidding.
Yep.
Yep.
Dude, Spirit Island, man.
Oh, Spyland.
Oh, great game.
That was
such a
really
good
fun
game.
last night.
6
It
people?
was chaos.
Absolute
It
chaos.
was.
But the I feel like that was one of the few games where my brain's not functioning. Please help me.
I don't know.
One
what
of
One
you're
of the
few
games that are
games.
fun.
Where like it was so up and down whether or not we were going to win or not.
Yes.
Like I feel like a
yeah,
lot of the
kept us
time it's like,
guessing.
oh no, this is not going well and we're going to lose. And then there's also times where we're like, oh, we got this. This is fine.
I
But
never
that-
doubted us.
For me, I was like, it was like every other turn. I was
You
like,
have? You haven't won a game.
we might
before.
die this
Yeah,
time.
that's why I knew we would win that time because I know what losing
Oh,
feels
'cause
like.
you were-
It does not feel like that.
Right. That
You know,
makes
that's a good
sense,
goddamn
actually.
point.
I'm so good at losing. I'm like that one guy from that one anime.
Which one?
Loser,
You
man.
know the one.
Records of Ragnarok. Yeah.
Wow.
Not sponsored.
He did know the one.
Yeah, it's amazing that you knew the one there.
Because one of the guys is like, that's like his thing. He was like the greatest loser of all time.
Yeah, his whole thing, like, he would go into a fight and then someone would, like, show their stance once. And then he'd be like, okay, I give up. And then he'd go out to a forest and he would practice against that, like, any possible iteration of what he would do from that stance onward.
And then he'd come back years later.
He would come back years later and do one of those classic, you know, samurai things where he just, like, flicks out his sword just a little bit with his thumb. And the other guy's like, oh, shit. And concedes.
Cool. Okay.
That doesn't make sense because that other person's had years to train.
Yeah, but he'd be training better.
Yeah.
Did he have a montage?
He
the other
did.
person?
Well,
Or the
he,
biggest loser?
oh, the other person also had a montage.
Oh, no,
No,
sorry.
he
The
did
other
not have
person.
Oh,
did.
I was
Other
like,
person
I feel
did
like
not.
he didn't get one because he's not on PC.
They just got
Yeah.
complacent.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
believe it.
oh, I beat this one guy without doing anything. Why should I ever work
It
on
was also
myself
like-
ever again?
Like, he went to like different dojos, right? And so his goal would be like to be better than like the head of the dojo.
Cool.
And the other students can only get so much better than the head of the dojo, right? So like once he could beat him, he could virtually beat them all in theory, right? So it's like-
Yeah.
I don't know, but he was also a student at the dojo, so
he wasn't though. I mean, he was for a while, but then he left.
yeah, but then like what if one of the other students was better than him?
That would have been sick. They weren't though.
Yeah.
Did
He's
he
a
try?
badass because he.
Did he fight them?
I think
Did
it's
he
fine.
just fight the master and was like, okay, well,
Honestly, I'd call it good if I
his
just fought the
logic is
master.
flawed.
I don't think it is.
Do you just have to beat them once, or do you have to beat them like multiple times and show?
Is the
They-
heater on?
Like a best of 3. It smells like it.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Like show consistency that you can beat them, right? Because like, what if it's a fluke the first time?
Yeah.
Like, what if they broke their ankle? Are you really better than them if their ankle broke?
You're better than
That's
an
the thing
inert
with
version
like
of them.
competitive sports, though, is like,
Because you are.
is the other person like having a bad day and that's why you won? Right? Like, I wrestled in high school, and like if someone around my weight class, around my skill level, was just like sick that day, like I could beat them, right? So sometimes it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
What the
you just beat
competition's
them
up
that
to.
one time, you
Yeah.
win, and that's kind of the
Yeah.
end of it.
But a dub's a dub at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah,
records,
good point.
records of Ragnarok really fucking cool
Okay.
because they just like pluck people from history to go against like any of the pantheon of gods.
Oh,
Like they all exist.
Yeah, you
It's
know the
that
one.
one?
It's that
Yeah.
The one with the skinny guy that's like Zeus or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
The old man? Yes.
Okay.
Oh, dude,
That sounds cool.
That fight.
All
I
right.
think that was my
Perfect.
favorite of the series.
Oh yeah. I need to watch season 2 is out.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
I
as
didn't
well.
know that's what it was called. That's kind of a dumb name. It's not a dumb name. I don't know why I said that. Sorry. I love you. Records of Ragnarok.
Yeah, because it's about the end of the world or whatever.
Yeah, because what it
It's
is
been a while since I watched it.
the gods are like, wow, humanity's kind of dumb. Let's
that's-
kill
that's
them all.
true.
Yep.
And then basically the Valkyries are like,
Whoa,
no,
whoa, whoa,
no,
whoa.
no,
Relax,
hold
relax,
up,
relax.
hold up.
Yeah.
We'll pluck the best people from history, and you
Okay,
can pick
yeah.
your champions of the gods and 1v1 matches.
yeah, we'll beat the shit out of each
Cool.
other.
If we
Okay.
win, we
Humans-
don't die.
Yeah. Humans get to continue. They pull some absolute bangers too. I
Oh,
mean,
like
that's
it's,
so
they
cool.
save all of mankind if they win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The humans are fighting for literally all of mankind.
That's kind of
But-
cool.
It is pretty
They
cool.
have a guy who, like, in Legend, I think actually in Legend, he, like, with his spear managed to split the sky.
Lubu,
Yeah.
I think his name is.
Now I
yeah,
know
yeah.
the loser guy that you're talking about.
Yeah, I forget his name all the
Things
time,
make
but he
so much
fought
more
that one guy,
sense.
Water.
And then they bring in, like, Adam of Adam and Eve.
Okay.
Yeah. Some good shit.
Yeah, I got some bangers in there.
I'll
Jack the
check that
Ripper
out.
is coming up next, I think.
Is he?
'Cause he was
Is
the
he?
next fight at the end of season 1.
Oh,
That's the
shit.
best of humanity.
Yeah.
I mean,
For particular
no one
matchups.
figured out who he was.
The best killer.
How are they going to reveal his identity, though?
Yeah, no, Jack the Ripper was just an absolute sociopath, just a
He just
disgusting,
murdered
foul human
prostitutes.
being.
Yeah. That feels weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Not your statement. The fact that they're going to add him to their
To the roster.
pantheon of cool people. To
Well, it's not
fight
like,
for
oh,
humans.
this is the
Not
best
like-
of humanity. It's like morally. It's like, oh, these are like this is like the physical apex of humanity.
Oh.
'Cause they're gonna
Yeah.
beat the
The
shit
ones
out of
who
you.
Okay,
could
that
beat the shit
changes
out of
things.
gods,
I was
yeah.
like, but
No one's looking at them like,
Like-
we're not weighing them against the feather, right? Like,
yeah,
it's like,
that's what I was picturing.
No,
though
no,
I was
no.
like, Mother Teresa, Jack the Ripper. Different.
But
No,
who would you
it's-
want in a knife fight?
you literally,
Jack the
right?
Ripper.
Like,
Okay, yeah.
It's
So
not-
we're only basing this off of fighting.
yeah, it's not based on
Oh,
the
yeah.
character.
Okay.
Again, though, he doesn't seem like he'd have great fighting skills.
Maybe he did though. Maybe he's real sneaky.
Yeah,
And,
dude,
like,
the,
rogue.
Yeah, I'm curious
and then
how they're
slice
going to
your
make
throat.
him.
the map that they did for it was like a London town
Okay.
that they're supposed to be fighting on.
Cool.
Oh.
At least that's what I saw at
He
the end of the
did
season.
get away
1.
with a lot of shit.
You
He
got
got away with a
of
lot
shit.
of shit. So,
Boo,
He
you
do be
Jack the
sneaky.
Ripper.
Yeah, I'm glad you're dead now.
Yeah,
But is he?
probably.
Yeah.
is he though?
Yes.
Today's
He-
sponsor, Jack the
No way.
No, absolutely not. No, ma'am.
JTR.
Right.
What does that
Are you
mean?
trying to
Jack the
start a
Ripper.
chant?
Oh, I was like, I don't understand cool kid lingo,
I'm not
but
a cool kid.
got it.
I know
RTJ
what
is
Riz
Run the
is.
Jewels, which is
Which are cool kids.
pretty great band. Well,
So you're
They're
saying
not-
that Jack
they're
the
a group.
Ripper
They're
is
not a
in
band.
They're
their
a duo.
crew?
yeah.
Damn.
No, they're
That
so
makes
much
sense.
cooler
My
than
eyes hurt.
Jack the Ripper.
Guys, sir.
That's
We
not
can't
really hard to
record.
attain, to be
this
honest,
week.
but they are cool.
We're cool. Look at us.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of vibe with not having a DM screen. I can see you guys better.
It's kind of
Oh.
nice. I'm like, oh wow, there's
Yeah, I'll
my-
grab it.
It's right
my
there if
friend.
you
One of
want
you
it.
get in a fight with a squirrel, but I don't need it right now.
Oh, I mean,
Also, please don't fight squirrels.
okay, hold on.
Yeah, I don't have
one
good
one last
enough
question,
vision.
really quick.
Is it a flying squirrel?
How many squirrels do you think you can take on?
Me?
Not flying squirrels, just like
Do I have
Honestly,
any kind of
flying squirrels
weapon?
don't really make a
Because this
difference.
drastically
They just
changes my
glide.
answer.
I think you have a 3-inch blade.
I'm killing a fuck ton of squirrels.
Yeah, dude.
I think honestly, even stepping on them, I kill a fuck ton of squirrels. But you can only step on squirrels so fast. But
Exactly.
Yeah, but you can just launch your body. Just jump up and then like prostrate yourself. And then you smash a bunch of them at the same time.
yeah, but then all the other ones get you.
But then you
Yeah.
just roll on them.
What I worry about is how quick they are.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Like I can climb trees, right?
Are they
But
faster
like
than gravity?
I
Honestly, probably.
I cannot climb trees as fast as a squirrel. You know what I mean? So I
No
feel
one-
like
You
I
think you
wouldn't
can't?
catch very many.
Or is it
if I
because you're
could just
doubting yourself?
But if they're fighting you,
if they
if
are
they're
like
bringing the
right,
fight to
fists
you,
up fighting me, probably a lot.
We need
Just a
someone. We need
squirrel.
someone to pick a number.
just stop, drop, and roll.
Okay,
I say
15
120.
squirrels
15.
can technically kill Imraculaeon's Torn. So
What?
I'm going to say 10.
I
What
don't
did you
know
say?
what
You
any
made
of
up
those
that-
words
yeah.
were.
No, that's
Magic the Gathering.
it's a
Yeah,
magic
it's
reference.
magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, got it.
So I'm going to say I could probably take 10. Any more than that, and they'd probably overwhelm me. And
15 squirrels can kill just about any god with the right keywords on them.
I think
guess
one
that's-
squirrel could kill any guy with the right keywords on it.
Yeah, so that's not like
Hmm.
a
Or,
great
like, I think
indicator.
I my answer is 20. I think I killed 20 squirrels.
20?
I think I can probably do more, but like
but like
I
guaranteed.
know I killed 20 squirrels. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how big a squirrel is.
But like not unscathed, right? Like they're
Yeah.
gonna definitely scratch my
Oh,
shit
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah,
Are these
Yeah.
city
I'm
I'm
squirrels
probably
or are
getting
they
rabies
nature
Yeah.
squirrels?
at
yeah,
the
they
end of
have
this
shops
adventure.
for that are extremely painful though, so it's fine.
No,
My
but
thing
this
is, like, if they're smart, right, they're going to go ahead and attack your
eyes.
your wielding hand
But are
and try and rip the ligament so that then you can no longer hold the knife.
No,
I
my
don't
thing
think
is
they're
if they're smart, if
though.
I'm a squirrel,
They're
I'm
not.
going straight for your eyeballs.
Yup.
Yeah.
Straight
that's
for your
fair.
eyeballs.
And then
And
how
then
are you
you're
going
done.
to fight?
Yeah.
Eyeballs in the jugular.
Yep.
Okay, but are they city squirrels or are they like normal nature squirrels? Because that's also something to consider. Because
Have you
city
ever seen
squirrels are chonks.
Also,
that's true.
what are you wearing?
What?
Leather armor.
Leather armor? Okay, yeah, I could fight.
Khakis?
Okay,
If
hold
wait,
on.
wait, but if I'm wearing if I'm wearing leather armor, I'm upping my answer to like 50.
Exactly.
Because I can take on 20 wearing what I'm wearing right now, like
Yeah,
sweats
yeah,
and
like-
there's no
Okay.
way that they're going to bite
T-shirt,
through that.
sweats,
No,
yeah.
probably 100.
Yeah, that's
honestly,
actually fair.
And you have armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're at Renfest.
You got your armor on.
I think I might kill every squirrel
All,
in
all of them.
existence.
honestly,
Squirrels
I
are
think
now
my
extinct.
stop, drop,
If you
and
change-
roll
if you said-
technique could kill a lot.
Yeah.
Stop,
Probably.
drop, and roll.
If you didn't say 3-inch blade and you said like a regular length mace, it's fucking over, bro. I'm crushing the shit out of these squirrels. We're eating well that evening.
Or like a mallet.
Or squirrel, rather. Yeah, like the comically large mallet, like in cartoons.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
comically large mallets, does anyone want to recap what happened last time? Be sure to mention the mallet.
Riggedy recap. So there was this mallet, right? So on the road to Ostabale, the road was more busy than usual because the mayor of Ostabale has increased security. Otis convinces a traveling merchant to ask Rebecca for protection as we go into Ostabale, and we make a couple extra coin.
I think, not to pat myself on the back, but
Go for it.
that was kind of clutch.
Yeah, that was pretty smart.
She got a churro out of it.
Yeah. Dude, a fucking churro?
Yeah, but then Otis didn't even want the churro.
Okay, again,
I was
Rodney.
So
Rodney
offended.
exists, and he likes cinnamon.
I forgot about the churro. I'm adding that to my journal. Churro.
It's very important.
Exclamation point. So we arrive in Ostabale, and Terry lets us know that nature is on overdrive right now. There are like tsunamis, weird fauna, overgrown flora, and like everything is being like pumped up, possibly by some sort of magic force. And we're like, maybe it's not the best time to go up into the mountains. And he's like, yeah, that's great. Great idea. Don't go up there because it is cold and has already snowed. And Otis is like, nah, screw that. And goes up into the mountains. And the rest of us are like, let's take like a year and a half. Eoghan's like, it'll help me like get money together to pay y'all. He said something about like 30 frost.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
not
everyone
right.
remembers that, right? Okay, good.
I thought it was 40
40?
each.
And
Goodness
so
gracious.
we all started to head our separate ways.
Yeah, one important thing to note, Otis didn't tell anyone where he went.
Oh,
He
yeah.
didn't say anything.
No, he was
He
like,
was pissed. He
"Nick,
said, "You guys want
you
to
don't
wait?"
agree with me,
Yeah.
and I'm
outside
leaving."
and brood.
Which
And
I
then
get.
he left.
I was
He like, "You're
17
right,
before."
Rodney. You're right. I should go. And then he left.
Yeah.
I mean, 17-year-olds know exactly everything that they ever need to know.
They know everything
That's
about
true.
the world.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a fact.
I was such a dick when I was 17, man.
Yeah, I don't miss those days.
Me either.
So, after the events of last episode, we're gonna first pick up with Ragnvald.
All
Ooh.
right.
It's been so winter's passed, right? When you said goodbye to your compatriots.
Yes.
I know you had the idea of spending the winter in Ostabale to make some money to prepare.
Yes.
Neat.
I do that.
Yeah. Were you horse doctoring? I'm just a little curious about what you did to make money.
Yeah. I think I went back to the stables. I already have that skill set.
Mhm.
And so did a lot of shoeing horses and tending to bruises and stuff like that.
You said shoeing horses.
Yes.
I pictured you just
Yeah.
Shoe horse.
Get out! Go on, get.
Like replacing the horseshoes. Yeah.
I got it.
Have you ever seen someone do that?
Yeah, those videos are actually really satisfying.
Yeah, they are. They're like,
And the horse just be chilling. Like it
Yeah.
looks very like
it looks brutal, but,
Yeah, but
it's
he's
like
just-
a toenail essentially.
Yeah,
So,
think
yeah.
about like when you get a manicure.
oh, and then when they like shave it off.
Yeah.
my
Oh, that
God.
grosses me out.
Yeah, it's wild.
crazy.
You do that, bro.
But yeah, that's what Ragnvald's been up to.
Cool. And then so
Yeah, and so now I'm on my way up to the northwest,
northeast.
to west,
Sorry.
to find the people that use miracles to heal people.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
And then
further my healing skills.
so we talked a little bit about this off mic.
Yes.
I know you want to travel by water for the most part. Were you thinking of like renting like a boat and a ferryman, or were you hoping to purchase a boat? For
I just want to like tag along. Just
try to
fisher-
find some fisher, like find
Yeah.
somebody that's already going that way.
Exactly. So I'm gonna head down south to Koskin, and then I am going to, ask around at the docks, just try and find people that are going that direction, and hey, like offer my services, offer to just be a like, what would a like
Part of the crew.
minimum wage, crew
Yeah, I guess you could offer
worker,
to help.
yeah.
You could row.
Be like a traveling doctor.
You can do coal
Doctors Without Borders.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctors without licenses.
You say coal?
No one's
more
got
like it.
licenses around here.
Yeah, but I think they still go to school.
Yeah, school schmool.
I mean, probably, sure, but like, I'd believe you if you said you were a doctor.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. He's
What?
Dude, I have fixed up so many broken legs, hooves, manes.
Broken manes.
yeah. That's just like
Just really.
You know,
haircut.
the tangles, like they get like that kind of like nasty, like lots of dirt stuck in them.
When's your birthday?
Ragnvald's birthday?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm really quick. I'm really glad you brought that up. That's something I want to start doing for all my characters, is giving them some birthday in like the in-game calendar.
Yeah.
We'll just use our calendar for now.
What are the? Oh, we're gonna use our calendar.
Is that okay? Is that lame?
Yeah.
think
Ragnvald's
that's lame.
birthday is November 17th.
Okay. So he's still 17 then. When we met him, he had just turned 17, basically, is what you're telling me. Or he just
Winter-
turned 17 after we
Oh,
met him.
he's probably
November
just,
17th. Winter.
I meant 18. Sorry.
I guess he would have just turned 18
Yeah.
before the
Okay.
winter started, right?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm now 18.
You
I look
either
13.
you either just
I'm
turned
starting to-
17 or you just turned 18. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Either way, you'll be 18 plus when you get back.
Okay. Yeah.
I just was curious because I
I'm
knew
curious too.
that it was like a year and a half long skip. So
I'm gonna be 34.
a lot can happen in
Yeah.
that time.
This is the start of that skip. So yeah,
Okay.
you either just turned 17 when you met them, or you just turned
Just turned
18 just
Yeah,
now.
sure.
Okay, cool. It matters. It doesn't. But I'll say as you're going around the docks, asking for anyone heading to. These names are really hard to read, but I hate not using them because they're cool names. So we're gonna call it Gorn because that's the first word, and I can pronounce that.
Okay.
So you're at the docks. You're looking for any boats heading to Gorn, and the cheapest offer you get is either Azure is between Ember and Frost. I almost said one Frost, but that's not it.
Ooh, that's a
lot more
lot.
expensive.
Yeah.
The cheapest you find is 2 Azure or 1 Azure if you're willing to also like take shifts with rowing the boat there.
Okay. How much have I made doing stable work?
How long is winter?
Like 3
Like
months.
3-4
months?
months?
3
Yeah.
or 4 months, yeah.
Please hold.
But
while
nature be weird, so probably closer to 4.
Oh, I guess yeah. Hold while I process your request. Everyone, stop looking at me.
I'm literally not. I'm looking
Stop.
at my kinetic sand
Your kinetic sand
Yep.
that you stole.
From
that I
Stevie.
stole from my friend Stevie, who stole it from her child.
Yeah, but she didn't buy it. I did.
Yeah. So it's not really stealing.
Well, it still is if it was gifted to her. Coming back to how much money you made.
Yes.
Your horse doctorism.
Yes.
You were poor,
Yes.
but that's because your knight died.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that whole indentured servitude, and I was kind of living out of the stables.
Yeah, because you were like just getting out of the military.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you actually do it like as a profession.
Yeah, and I've got a place to stay at the
Yeah,
Red
so you don't have
Crow
to
Inn.
waste money for lodging. So
Yeah.
I'll say like skilled manual profession because I don't think anybody can change hooves, at least not without some training. Which is about 8 ember a day. So if you were making that for 30 days, 3 times, you would have left with about 720 ember worth, or 7 frost and 2 azure if you want to do that math.
7 frost, 2 azure.
It's
Okay.
It's about your
Yeah,
traveling
you're
wages.
rich now.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna round down to 7 frost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then if you
that's
want to, yeah. 7 frost. So you get there, and like I said, the cheapest ferries you can find are either 2 azure or 1 azure if you're willing to also like work the boat and maybe fish on occasion while you're at sea.
I think I'm just gonna pay the 2 azure then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Live a life of leisure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing all right. I haven't bought my master's horse just yet, but I've got enough when I get back.
What did you say?
Oh, I want to buy. So
Bought. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you said fought. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I was like,
No
for
wonder
what?
you were
Gonna-
so confused.
we're gonna throw down.
I gave you those shoes and I'll give you these
I saw your
pants.
face.
Like, like what? I'm picturing a horse just standing up.
Yeah, like
Kangaroo
Jack
Jack,
horse.
but a
Yeah,
horse.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, I pay the 2 azure and board.
Hey, you board this boat. It's gonna take you about like. I keep guesstimating the
Okay.
just travel distance. I'm gonna say it's gonna take you a day and a half by boat.
Okay.
And so you I almost made like a train sound, but boats don't sound like trains.
Can sound like trains.
If it's a steamboat.
It's not. So you get on this boat and you guys set off.
Okay.
Man, I really want to play One Piece. And as you're sitting on the waves, reflecting on your thoughts or whatever, what seems to be like the ringleader of this fisher boat band of people pipes up and he goes, "So, what sends you northwest?"
I hear there's some strong healers out there, and I've been getting into the healing arts myself.
You're a man of faith?
No, I did it in the military. That was my obligated service, was keeping care of the horses, and I have a bit of a knack for it.
Okay, well, just be careful over there. I know over in the parts we're headed to, the people can be quite how do I say this respectfully? They're very passionate about their religion over there.
And which religion is that?
They call it it's just the faith of the one God is how it's often referred to. But I mean, you can probably guess what they believe. They just believe everything comes from God, everything goes to God. They have strict ways of life that most of them follow pretty strongly. Occasionally, you find like little villages here and there that aren't so beholden to the older traditions. But
what are some of those traditions that I should keep in mind?
Well, considering you're not from around there,
Yeah, I don't want to step on any toes.
yeah, as long as a traveler, as long as you avoid like just blatantly disrespecting
Okay.
the one God or their faith, you should be fine. They're really big into the church there though, so I would avoid disrespecting their faith. And if you see anybody running around wearing priest robes, at least be somewhat more respectful to them than you might your average gentleman.
Okay. And what's taking you over to Gorn? Gorn? Right?
Gorn.
Gorn
Fuck,
with
man,
an M.
I'm doubting this.
Okay.
I'm just a fisherman by trade. We stay over here at the port, and once we have a good enough haul and we have a time at the city here, we catch fishes there are some fishes that only hang out on the western waters,
Okay.
so we just like to mix it up. That way we can offer a variety of catch to different cities.
Oh, I hear the crabbing is better on the western side.
Yeah, I'm not really big on crabbing myself. That's more my brother's gig,
Okay.
not me.
And then
Old fisherman Larry.
we awkwardly stare at each other.
For a day and a half.
Yep.
And yeah, your boat swings down the southeastern tip of the continent, and then you start heading up north. You get about... I wish I had like a giant blow up of this map. But you get about here-ish, like where that river,
Okay. Yeah.
before you see fires in the distance as
Ooh.
the boat continues to... It doesn't make that sound, but it sails.
Yeah.
And
Is that fire and smoke normal for these parts?
No, not at all. Damn. I hope it's contained. So, okay, I need to stress it. It looks pretty big in the
Yeah,
distance. Like, it
okay.
doesn't look like...
Like a city's on fire.
Yeah,
and
it's
not-
like, oh yeah.
Oh, like a wildfire?
Yeah, not a tame fire.
Okay.
But, no, not at all. I haven't seen something like this at any of my time sailing this way.
All right. Well, can you let me off here so I can take my time to like approach, see what's going on from a distance? I don't want to try and pull into a dock if it's on fire.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to give this place a wide berth ourselves. But yeah, we can drop you off here. And then,
Oh, this is before the destination?
yeah, you're still like...
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought the destination
short.
was on fire. Okay. Yeah, let's give it a wide berth.
I
Yeah,
love that
thank
you were
you.
just ready to go there anyway.
I was like, I'll just mosey my way on in there.
Well, you are seeing the destination in the distance. You're just
Okay.
not quite there yet.
Okay.
But it does look like the destination is what's on fire.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So do you...
I do want to stop.
You want to be stopped? You want to be let off earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you ride up another bit. I'll say you get like... I guess you can tell me how close you want to be before you get dropped off. This does nothing for me.
Yeah. Let's do like that point right below the city.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Thank you for the company.
it's been a
Yeah.
pleasure. If you ever need a ride up or down between Gorm and Kosken, you know you can rely on Fisherman Larry and his boys.
Fisherman Larry and the boys. Okay, I'm writing that down.
Huh? What'd you say? And they continue to they lay you off. They continue selling up. They do as they get closer to the city, they kind of like give it the wider berth, right? Trying to just what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to like just assess the situation, as you are,
Yeah.
I imagine. Know that you're a little closer, you can see like people in panic. There's like a lot of fire going on. That sounded really unenthused. Sorry, I was trying to think of other things to say, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You're still a good ways off, but yeah, you see fires, you see buildings burning. You
Okay.
see a city in disarray.
As I approach the city walls, are there any like guards stopping me from coming in, or are
No,
they
as you
all-
get closer to the city, it appears like most of the people on the outskirts, like as you get to the city gates, are just like normal people. A lot of them are like grabbing their valuables and running, praying.
Yeah.
And as you like peer into the city gates, you can see like Feondas attacking and ravaging the city.
Oh wow. Okay.
A lot of people seem to be escaping towards the east, where there is like a monastery.
Okay.
That strangely enough doesn't seem to be getting attacked at all.
Okay.
Pretty sus.
I'm going to. I think I'm going to run towards the monastery.
Okay.
Along with the group.
Okay.
Try and find shelter there.
Okay. So yeah, you and like, yeah, you just everybody who can get out, all running towards the monastery. It's not the farthest trek,
Okay.
right? Like it's within seeing, like you can see it pretty clearly from the city. So it's
Yeah.
only a hop, skip, and a jump, we'll say, for lack of having to temporally explain things.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you get there and you see like there's a few robed individuals like guiding people in, trying to like offer them shelter, trying to set up like where like imagine your average church, right? The pews have been pushed aside to make room for like all these people that are sprinting in.
Yes.
There are different people with the cloths handing out like food and water. There's like, and a bunch of like the normal civilians are just like crying, sobbing, making like some of them lost sounds like they lost their loved ones.
Yeah.
Lost their homes, right? It sucks dick for these people, for lack of a better term. Yeah, that's what you come into.
Okay. I'd like to go up to one of the other healers, and
Yeah.
I'm a healer. I'm not from these parts. Is there some way that I can help? Can I? Is there an infirmary or something that I can be of use in?
Yes, we've been and he points towards like one of the doors towards the back of the building you're in. And he goes, "We've been taking the particularly injured to the back rooms to get treated." And then he's about to like start showing you back there, and he goes, I'm sorry, have you been here before? Are you from around
No,
here?"
I'm from Koskin originally.
And when you say you're a healer, by what nature of healer do you mean?
I have healed all manners of wounds and bruises, mostly from tournaments and honestly mostly from horses. But I have worked on.
I always
so honest.
I always forget that that's the case.
Yeah.
So you start talking about it, and then you bring it up, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But I did work on several nights and helped heal those sorts of injuries, and burns seem similar to some of the things I've seen before. People being dragged behind their horse, that sort of thing.
Very well. Give me just one moment, and he rushes to the back rooms before you,
Okay.
and then he like peeks out again. He like gestures you over,
Okay.
and he goes, "You mean with modern, like with medicine, yes?"
Yes, that's what I've used in the past.
Okay, 1 second. And he closes the door in your face. And then after about 17 minutes go by,
Wow. Okay.
he comes back and he goes, "We're ready for you now." And then, sure enough, you come to the back room. There's a lot of injured. Some of them are just like pretty severe burns. Other people have like lost limbs. People are like ranging from like super conscious and aware to barely conscious and like fighting for their life type deal.
Okay.
He, as soon as he lets you in, you get kind of swept up by, all these people are being treated, right? So you
Yes.
kind of get swept up into it. People just kind of start calling you over, kind of directing you to where you can help. They seem to give you like most of the less severe patients, mostly just like burn victims,
Yes.
helping you apply either soothing ointments or like doing things to reduce the pain,
Okay.
right? And then after, well, I guess I'll say while you're in this room, is there anything you want to do in particular?
I do want to keep an eye out. I'm interested in the healing art, so
Oh, the hearts.
yeah, the hearts. Is there anyone that is like actively like using miracles that is like apparent to me as an outsider that's never
You mean,
seen
like, has
that
kids?
before?
The parent?
Yeah, apparent. That anyone's using miracles? Because I don't even know what to look for at this point. I've read the book saying that they use them, and me not being a person of faith, I'm kind of expecting like bright lights coming from people's hands or something, because that's what I've heard in children's stories, but I don't know if that is actually the case.
Okay, do me a solid and roll. Is it? It's still just perception, right? Is it eyeballs? Roll eyeballs.
Roll eyeballs.
Yeah. Did you find eyeballs?
Nope. Empathy? Like understanding
I thought there
people?
was a perception.
There is
I thought
a
there was
perception
perception.
one.
Yeah.
Where is
It's
it?
right,
On the other
If
page?
you had
right there.
enough
Oh,
perception,
okay.
you'd probably be able to find it.
Man, yeah. This perception is only a 3, which is very common. And, you know, it reflects my actual stats.
What is it under?
Under reason, which is 5, so that brings me up to 8.
Okay, and then what did you get on the die?
2.
Okay, so like a 10 total.
No, 8 total.
Oh, an 8 total.
Yeah,
Sick.
sorry.
6. No, I'm bad at math. So as you're doing what you can to help the wounded, you do look around, and strangely enough, you don't see anyone performing miracles. But what you do notice is that occasionally, occasionally you see like individuals of like, also in robes, but that are a little more ornate.
Okay.
They look like they don't say much as they go in and out. Like they kind of seem to be like doing their own thing. But the other robed individuals give them a lot of respect, right? Like they like if they start walking by, they really get out of their way, and they like some of them kind of like bow their heads in respect as they walk by. And they're walking out in and out of another room, like another room that you haven't been shown to. But that's what you notice when you look around for
Okay.
miracles.
I'm not going to try and like impose right now because it's obviously an emergency. So I'm going to focus on healing people as long as I can.
Okay, cool. I'll say you do that for as long as you can. Afternoon starts to turn into evening, and it seems most of the people have either died or been stabilized at this point.
Okay.
Afterwards, the same individual that showed you back here kind of like pulls you aside, gives you some water, and says, "Thank you so much for your help." Most people in times like this kind of just lose themselves in the chaos and don't know what to do with themselves. And even beyond that, a lot of people haven't taken to learn how to help others medically. So we really do appreciate your help. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Ragnvald.
I am Nolan. It's nice to meet you.
Nolan.
And he offers his hand.
And I shake it. Yeah.
Sick. He dabs you up. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I have to say that.
And somehow we already have a secret handshake.
Yeah, like you've known each other for years. Do you have a place to stay? We can't offer you much in the way of dowel, but we can give you a place to rest your head for the evening.
No, I do not. That'd be wonderful. Here in the monastery?
Yes.
Now, I do not know much about your faith. Is that appropriate? I don't want to do anything wrong on hallowed ground.
No, absolutely. It would be coming of me to just send you out on your way after you just helped so many of our people when you were under no obligations. So
Thank
please.
you. I accept.
So if you don't mind my asking, what brings you here?
I am a traveling healer, and I am trying to better my art. I heard that miracles are used in these lands, and I would like to strengthen my understanding of healing and possibly learn from your, what would the word be? Your monastery, your clergy.
He goes, so you would probably be interested in instruction from Sister Layla. Unfortunately, our divine healers have their hands full, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Yes.
But if you'll stay here this evening, I'm sure we can get you an audience in the morning.
That would be wonderful. I have had a long journey. I would appreciate the good night's rest.
Do you have? Are you comfortable? Do you need blankets? Food, perhaps?
I have a blanket. Thank you, though.
I forgot.
It's like my safety blanket now.
And you were like, when you paused, because it seemed like you were going to offer him like amenities. And then I was like, bro, he's got a blanket.
I got a blanket, right? Like, I don't sleep
You don't know
outside,
what he's
but-
been through, that this blanket has saved him, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. So then he goes on. Are you hungry? Can I offer you any food before?
Yes, I accept. What do you have?
It's just like, I'll be right back. And then he leaves. I was about to start talking like I was him. And then he comes back with just like, it's pretty modest. It's just like a few slices of bread and like ham.
Yeah.
Like deli meat type
Okay.
deal.
Oh, good.
What do you say?
It just sounds good.
It sounds kind of nice, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, he offers you a plate. He's like, unfortunately, this is all we can offer in this time, but please.
Thank you. This is wonderful. There's a lot better reception than I was expecting. Being new here, so thank you.
Quite the comment, considering the city's on fire and you were immediately helping injured individuals. But I'm glad that you feel welcome. If you'll excuse me, I must help provide rations to the other survivors. But
All right.
just
Yeah.
holler for me if you need me.
Thank you.
Starts going to pass out food and water to everybody else who's like scattered around the area.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have my meal and then head to bed.
Cool. It's about early. It's like early in the morning. We'll say like 3-4 o'clock when you're kind of like woken up by Nolan again. Nolan? That's
Yeah.
the name I said. Mm-hmm. And he goes like, I'm stage whispering here. He goes, Ragnvald. I'm so sorry to wake you, but
Yes.
Sister Layla said she will see you now. But she needs to see you now.
Now. Oh, okay. And I get my slippers on and
Moving up in the world, you got slippies.
I know, right? It used to be just sandals. Now I got slippies. I travel comfortably.
He takes you back through that room initially where you were like providing aid to the wounded, and then into that side room that you saw that the different more prestigious priests were walking out of. And when you get into that room, it's just like it's a little like underwhelming than what you might imagine, considering like you're expecting like ooh, holy magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like a relatively normal room. It's pretty like it's decent sized. You could probably fit like, I guess it's like average, not decent size. It's average living room sized.
Okay.
But it's relatively empty at this point, right? You can see like there are like benches with cloth on them where people probably were being treated earlier in the I was gonna say the present day, yesterday,
Yes.
or last night. And then in there you're greeted by an, I don't want to say older woman, right? Because like that makes her sound like she's Ignis's age and she's not. But like too old to be middle age, right? Like too old to be a young adult, too young to be old.
Okay.
She's about like I want to say 5'5", with like blonde hair that is starting to gray, and she's dressed in these like, I didn't point this out before, but like the other priests, she's dressed in white robes, but hers are a little more ornate, They have like accents of gold running
Okay.
through the robes. And then when you walk in, she kind of like gestures to Nolan, and who bows and takes his leave after secret handshaking with you again.
Yeah.
And then she goes, so, it's not very often someone comes all this way in the pursuit of trying to heal people.
Yes. It feels like my calling in life. I have always had some sort of gift for it, and I'm trying to develop myself.
Have you grown up in faith?
No, I'm actually from Koskin. I was born in Kostin, but I grew up in Ostabale. Yes,
That's quite a ways to come all this way.
Yes, I know very little of your faith.
Okay. How familiar are you in other aspects of, how do I say this? Are you familiar with, I always almost just say Demorthan mysteries, but I don't think that would be common vernacular, right?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the properties of Rindoth at all?
Very little. I traveled with a man that used Rindoth, I believe.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to understand. It's not outside of this area. It's not super well known that we have such skilled healers here. How did you know to come this way?
I found a book deep in the forest of that one place.
Sunken Forest.
Deep in the sunken forest.
What?
Yeah.
He just makes it sound like he just found a book in the forest.
Yep,
Like
I just-
name drop, bro.
Right? Yeah, a squirrel dropped it on me.
There's a stalking squirrel in this forest.
Right? I fought 15 of them.
I could have fought more, but
Yes, but I was in the sunken forest, and I read a book that belonged to a man called Ignis.
and when you say Ignis's name, her eyes light up. She goes, "Oh, you know Ignis," and she kind of like you see her like visibly like relax a bit. And she
Okay.
goes, okay, that makes this a lot easier.
Oh, good.
No, getting close.
Okay.
And she goes, now, are you good at keeping secrets?
Yes, I've never had many to keep.
Okay. Listen to me. And she kind of like leans forward. And she goes, I think this whole one god shit is a sham.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
I have studied Rindoth for quite some time now.
Okay.
And me and my little circle of healers here. I mean, like, yeah, we pray just for show, but there is nothing divine about the healing that goes on in these walls. But when people think you're some kind of divine healer, they tend to treat you pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right. Well,
So,
I'm sorry, I just think the Pope doing this, just like whispering to a guy like, yeah, this is all bullshit.
Yeah.
You see the place that they got me up in?
literally,
right?
yeah. She's probably not.
stay in the Vatican.
She's probably not like the Pope, but like she's pretty
Yeah.
well respected in the
Okay.
immediate area, and probably like even in this,
It's like a well-known bishop.
Yeah.
type deal.
I don't know what the rankings in church are.
yep. Makes
She
sense
goes,
to me.
I can teach you what I know, but I need you to do something for me as well.
Okay.
And then she starts to lift her shirt, and you see like blue and purple spots like speckled around her abdomen.
Oh no.
And she goes, nothing has worked to treat this. And I feel I don't have that much longer to live.
Yeah,
So,
that's not normal bruising. What is like?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I woke up I think it was about a year ago. I just woke up and these spots started forming.
Okay.
And every day it's getting harder to move. It's getting harder to eat, drink. It's even started affecting my ability to heal others. So, I will teach you as long as you and the other healers that you'll find yourself interacting with, if with them you agree to help find something that will cure my condition.
Yes, I'll do everything in my power.
And you say nothing to the village folk about what I just told you this evening.
Yes.
And let
Yeah.
me assure you that if you do, not only will they not believe you, you will be burned at the stake.
Wow. Yes. As I said, I've never had many secrets to keep, but I think a person's faith is their own.
Yeah,
That
you
is-
and me both. Okay, so we got a deal. And she reaches her hand out.
Deal. And I'll shake it. He just dabbed. Oh, man.
I don't know what it is about handshakes. I just can't
Yeah.
take them seriously. Give me 1 second. And that, my friends, is where I think we're going to end this episode. Episode
All right.
Ragnvald.
Dude, you're gonna learn Rendoth. It is so fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm
learn how to get rid
excited.
of purple spots unless
Honestly?
she dies.
Unless she dies.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that, right?
But, like-
if she's like the master healer I'm supposed to be learning from, like
Oh yeah.
hopefully it's something that like bruised horses also get. Maybe I could help out. I don't
She's like,
know.
oh, I've seen this plenty, bro.
Oh yeah, here let's just like put
We
some
just gotta-
paste on that.
We just gotta change your horseshoes real quick.
Yeah.
It's just like she ate the wrong berries or something. Like
Yeah,
horses do
right.
that all the time. You just got to eat this other plant instead.
Ate
It's
some
fine.
thorns. Yeah.
You mix some toothpaste with lemongrass, and it's a healing balm.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you're going to get to learn Rendoth. I'm really excited.
I'm excited
for you.
too.
I honestly thought you were going into this like gonna be a convert and like
Yeah,
start
I thought you were
blessing
gonna
up
start
to-
like.
Yeah.
I thought that's what he
Under that
thought, because I
fake.
had the whole like,
Yeah.
this shit's fake from the start in my head.
Okay.
And then you were like,
cool.
yeah, I'm trying to learn. Like, I'm not a man of the faith, but like, I'm down to clown. And I was
Yeah.
like, down to clown. I was like, there
was
is
like-
no
We're
clown.
all clowns.
This is how I become a paladin. Here
Yeah.
we go.
No, I was honestly scared. I
Yeah,
was like,
thought
oh
that's what you
no,
were
He's gonna
gonna
come back.
Asriel.
Oh yeah. Oof.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
an inquisitor. No.
Yeah, I played a Inquisitor in Pathfinder a couple years ago. That was
He died.
That was so good though.
It was.
That was
Yeah.
a long
Rip
time ago,
Asriel,
wasn't
man.
it?
He
was
died
great,
and someone
yeah.
stole his corpse.
His soul.
Yeah, we
too.
don't know what happened to
Yeah,
that
we
corpse
kind
yet
of-
either.
Yeah.
We have
Only
so many
it's a-
unanswered things
We
in so many
do.
games.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Specifically
do.
this one right now. This lady and her dark blue purple spots
purple
Blue
or
and
spots,
something.
purple
baby.
spots. Yeah.
Oh,
Sister
maybe it's
Layla.
just-
Sister Layla.
Layla's
Means
cute
night in
name.
Arabic.
My friend
Sister Layla of the early morning.
had a dog named.
Because
Layla.
why did you wake me up at like
It's a
4?
popular dog name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of
I
rude
meant
for her.
to, yeah, I had it. I had a reason for that. And I never got to it. So
Okay.
That's
No
okay.
one knows now.
All right.
It dies with
Maybe
her.
she just goes to bed at like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
She was up late. She probably didn't even get to sleep.
Yeah, she probably just got finished up.
Yeah.
She was like, now you're on my time. Fix me.
Yeah, fix it. All right, well, you guys think really bad. The listeners, not my friends.
I mean,
I mean,
sometimes.
yeah.
Don't we all?
Don't we all sometimes?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, humans are gross.
Humans are disgusting.
Cool.
Not
and
horses, though.
that's
Not
the
horses.
story of Ragnvald.
Horses
Yeah,
are
so
also
yeah.
disgusting.
Okay,
You're gonna learn a lot, and
Discord
you're
and
gonna
Patreon, they exist.
We have
Deuces.
Discord. Follow us on Instagram. Roleplay Rejects.
We so.
That's not a good
We
way
don't
to
sell
plug
soap.
us.